What if I told you NBA defenses are giving Kevin Durant open looks? And it's not by choice.
Know who you want to help off of, but don't just give up a lineup three. That's pretty. I'm telling you, Sengun sold it.
In 2025, the Houston Rockets have engineered something the NBA has never quite seen before. An offense so fluid, so unpredictable, that even Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in basketball history, has become just one cog in a much larger machine. This isn't a one-man show anymore. It's a symphony built on constant motion, unpredictable reads, and a 23-year-old center, Alperen Şengün, who plays with the vision of a point guard. Now every defense faces an impossible choice. Guard Durant and watch Sengun carve you apart with his playmaking, or collapse on Sengun and let KD stroll into wide-open rhythm jumpers. Either way, you lose. What Houston has built looks less like a traditional NBA offense and more like the birth of something entirely new, a system so balanced, so dynamic, that the entire league suddenly has both a Kevin Durant problem and an Alperen Şengün problem. Last season, the Rockets' story wasn't about their offense at all. It was about their defense, a gritty, relentless unit that shocked the league by finishing top 5 in defensive rating. With Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, and Dillon Brooks anchoring the perimeter, Houston became one of the toughest, most switchable defensive teams in the NBA. That identity carried them to the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, proof that their youth and energy could translate into winning basketball. But when the playoffs arrived, the Rockets' offense crumbled under pressure. What had worked so beautifully in the regular season suddenly fell apart. Fred VanVleet, their steady veteran guard, had flashes of brilliance, but he couldn't carry the load alone. Sengun, who had evolved into a legitimate top-tier center, found himself smothered by playoff defenses that dared anyone else to beat them. The spacing disappeared, the decision-making slowed, and Houston's once promising offense became stagnant. Their run ended abruptly against Golden State, not because of effort, but because they simply ran out of answers. So in the off-season, Houston went all in. They made a blockbuster move for Kevin Durant, a calculated risk to fix their offensive shortcomings and push their young core over the top. On paper, it looked perfect. Durant's shot-making paired with Sengun's vision and Thompson's athleticism could have been a dream trio. But then came a setback. Fred VanVleet tore his ACL, ruling him out for the entire season. Just like that, Houston lost its floor general, the one player who could steady the game when chaos hit. Expectations shifted overnight from title contender to let's just stay competitive. Only someone forgot to tell the Rockets. After dropping their first 2 games of the season, Houston flipped the switch. They've now rattled off 5 straight wins, climbing to 5-2, and suddenly the doubts are fading fast. Durant's thriving, Sengun's orchestrating, and the Rockets, somehow, might have built the most unpredictable offense in basketball.
There's Thompson looking to turn the corner into a diving Sengun. That's good, plus the 5.
But the real story isn't just that the Rockets are winning. It's how they're doing it. Houston looks completely different this season. The offense that analysts expected would take weeks to mesh is already operating like a precision-engineered machine. All those early doubts about chemistry, shot creation, and playmaking? Gone. What was once a work in progress has turned into a statement. Right now, the Rockets own the top offensive rating in the entire NBA at 126.5, a staggering number even for a team with Kevin Durant. They're top 5 in points per game at 124.7, and their true shooting percentage has skyrocketed from 24th last season to 2nd best in the league. Even more shocking, they lead the NBA in three-point percentage at 42%. This is no longer just a young, scrappy, defensive-minded squad. This is a two-way powerhouse, a team that can shut you down one possession and bury you under a wave of efficient scoring the next. At the heart of this transformation are 2 players, Kevin Durant and Alperen Şengün, 2 stars whose chemistry is redefining how the Rockets play basketball. Together, they've built an identity around trust, gravity, and shared control. When Durant has the ball, defenses collapse, only to see Sengun waiting to slice them apart with elite reads and pinpoint passes. When Sengun operates in the high post, defenders panic about his vision, leaving Durant wide open for catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's a perfect basketball paradox. You can't stop one without surrendering to the other. And then there's Kevin Durant himself. Long before arriving in Houston, KD had already accomplished everything a basketball player could dream of: multiple championships, finals, MVPs, scoring titles, a league MVP, and a guaranteed first ballot Hall of Fame legacy. Yet even at 37 years old, Durant continues to defy the rules of aging. His shooting gravity still warps defenses like few players in history, and his efficiency is somehow reaching new heights. Through his first 7 games as a Rocket, Durant is averaging 24 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 2.7 assists, while shooting 51% from the field, 36.7% from 3, and 84.6% from the line. Good for a 65.4% true shooting percentage. Even more impressive, he's attempting more free throws per game than he has in nearly a decade, all while posting the lowest usage rate of his career, 25.7%. That's the story within the story. Durant's efficiency is peaking at a time when most players his age are breaking down. But this isn't just about individual greatness. It's about how well he fits within this roster. For the first time in years, Durant doesn't have to do everything himself. He's surrounded by young, hungry, and highly skilled players who can create, defend, and make plays in rhythm. Instead of dominating every possession, Durant is leading by influence. He's empowering players like Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, and Reed Shepherd to take real responsibility within the offense. He picks his moments to attack, then steps back to let the young core find their rhythm. The result? A perfectly balanced Houston team, where Durant's lethal efficiency meets Sengun's genius playmaking, and the Rockets finally look like the real deal.
Rivers in foul trouble. Durant, baseline. Oh, put on the brakes. 2 defenders go by and he lays it up.
For the first time in years, Kevin Durant finally has the kind of support that makes him dangerous in a completely new way. But make no mistake, this isn't just KD's show. The other half of Houston's offensive revolution is their franchise cornerstone, Alperen Şengün, the 23-year-old center who's redefining what a modern big man can be. Sengun came into the 2025 season already established as one of the NBA's elite playmaking bigs, fresh off his first All-Star appearance and a breakout year that put him on the map. Yet somehow, he's managed to raise the bar even higher. With Fred VanVleet's sideline for the year, Sengun has assumed even greater responsibility, and he's thriving under the pressure. Through 7 games, he's averaging 22.4 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 7.3 assists, all career highs in scoring and playmaking. He's doing it with remarkable efficiency, shooting 47.2% from the field and a blistering 42.9% from 3, both personal bests, and on the highest 3-point volume of his career. But what makes Sengun's leap so impressive isn't just the numbers, it's how he's doing it. With VanVleet out, Sengun has essentially become Houston's point center, orchestrating the entire offense while still dominating as one of the league's most skilled low-post scorers. He's initiating plays from the top of the key, reading defenses in real time, and forcing opponents into impossible decisions: collapse on him and leave shooters open, or stay home and watch him carve up defenders one-on-one. Earlier in his career, Sengun made his name punishing defenses from the elbows and low block with his elite footwork, patience, and vision. But this season, he's evolved. Now he's running the show. He's bringing the ball up the court, initiating pick and rolls, and handling the ball as confidently as any guard on the roster. And it's working beautifully. His 7.3 assists per game aren't just a byproduct of a system. They're the result of near-perfect timing, anticipation, and understanding of spacing. Every pass he makes connects Houston's offense like clockwork. Even the plays that don't show up in the box score, the quick swing passes, the hockey assists, the skip feeds, are breaking defenses apart. And players like Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., and Amen Thompson are reaping the rewards, getting clean looks all night because Sengun's combination of gravity and playmaking forces constant defensive rotations. It's only been 7 games, plenty of time for things to change. But if this is the new Alperen Şengün, the rest of the NBA has a serious problem.
Sengun here. One-on-one with Gafford in space. Just takes him off the dribble. Spins it away. Closes up and scores. There you go.
This version of Alperen Şengün feels different. The Baby Joker nickname has followed him since his rookie season, but for the first time, it actually feels earned. He's not just putting up stats. He's commanding Houston's offense the same way Nikola Jokic runs Denver's. Every possession runs through him. Every read, every fake, every pass feels intentional. And now, With Kevin Durant beside him, that control has reached a terrifying new level. Last season, when Sengun emerged as a truly elite center, teams could zero in on him during clutch moments. As gifted as he wasn't yet immune to that pressure, and the Rockets' offense often stalled when defenses loaded up on him. But this year, that strategy doesn't work anymore. Because now, if you double Sengun, you leave Kevin Durant wide open. And that's basketball suicide. The key is how perfectly Sengun's skill set complements Durant's. It all comes down to rim pressure and spacing. Durant may be the deadliest jump shooter in NBA history, so his co-star has to bend defenses by drawing them into the paint. And Sengun does that better than almost anyone. His ability to attract defenders around the rim frees Durant to roam the perimeter and find rhythm jumpers. But it works both ways. Durant's gravity stretches the floor horizontally, forcing defenders to stay glued to him even when he doesn't have the ball. That single step they take toward KD opens passing lanes and gives Sengun just enough space to dissect a defense from the top of the key. It's a subtle difference, but one that completely changes how teams approach Houston. That extra inch of breathing room allows Sengun to slow down, survey, and pick opponents apart. Teams have started alternating between doubling Sengun and shading extra help toward Durant. Either choice is a mistake. If Sengun's doubled, KD is wide open for three. If Durant draws the double, Sengun gets a clean look inside. It's checkmate basketball, and it's happening every night. What makes this so remarkable is that when Fred VanVleet went down before the season, most people assumed the Rockets' offense would collapse without their veteran point guard. Instead, it forced Durant and Sengun to take total control, and the result has been electric. This duo has real chemistry. Two players who thrive in completely different areas of the floor, yet amplify each other's strengths flawlessly. Sengun controls the interior with vision and finesse. Durant punishes teams from mid-range and beyond. It's the perfect balance of inside-out offense, unpredictable, methodical, and devastatingly efficient. The biggest surprise, though, is who's drawing the most defensive attention. It's not Durant, it's Sengun. Opponents still prepare for KD as the focal point, but Sengun's dominance inside has flipped that assumption. His passing, footwork, and feel for the game are forcing defenses to adjust around him, not the 37-year-old MVP next to him. That's how far he's come. And even Durant has noticed. On social media, KD admitted just how unique this partnership feels, tweeting, "Brother, can't believe it, LOL. Sometimes I'm so open I start bricking. 28 just sees everything." He followed that up with another, "Exactly. And we're still figuring things out too." That's the scary part. If the offense looks this polished after only 7 games, imagine how dangerous it'll be once their chemistry becomes second nature. Sengun can do a little bit of everything, and that's what makes him special. Need him to bully mismatches in the post? Done. Need him to find a cutter or hit a skip pass to the corner? Easy. That versatility is exactly why Durant chose Houston in the first place. He knew the young core was talented, but he also recognized something rare. A big man capable of running an entire offense through instinct and intelligence. And the Durant-Sengun two-man action has become the engine of Houston's transformation. Every time they touch the ball, something efficient happens. Whether it's Durant knocking down open looks or Sengun dissecting a defense, their connection is propelling the Rockets toward elite status. Before the season, Durant made it clear that he didn't want to slow down the growth of Houston's young players or dominate the ball. He's lived up to that promise. He's averaging just 16 shots per game, one of the lowest marks of his career. Yet the looks he's getting are the cleanest he's seen in years. But the scariest part? We haven't even talked about Amen Thompson. The 21-year-old guard is blossoming fast, scoring 28 and 27 points in his last 2 games, while averaging 18.6 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists on the season. With the extra playmaking load, he's looking more confident than ever. A legit two-way force who can attack, defend, and push the pace alongside 2 superstars. Last season, the Rockets had to grind out wins with defense, using effort and physicality to stay competitive. This year, the story has flipped. Their offense can carry them. With Durant's efficiency, Sengun's orchestration, and Thompson's emergence, Houston suddenly looks like a juggernaut. Sure, they'll have some defensive lapses as the season goes on. But the Rockets have built an offensive system so fluid, so unpredictable, and so balanced that it might not even matter. If Durant and Sengun keep playing at this level, Houston's going to be a nightmare matchup come April. So what do you think? Could the Durant-Sengun duo actually lead the Rockets to the Western Conference Finals this season? Smash that like button if you think both KD and Sengun deserve all NBA honors. And don't forget to subscribe for more. Because make no mistake, Houston's not just building a contender. They're building a revolution. One pass, one read, and one unstoppable possession at a time.